Oh, so another sleepless night last night. But this morning I'm going to find out the results of my MRI. So I'm a little bit anxious, like I said before, a little nervous, a little excited to find out what comes next. I apologize if the lighting isn't terrific because it's early. I got the very first appointment this morning that I could. So sunrise is happening as we speak. In fact, I had to wait a few minutes before I came out here because it was pitch black just a few minutes ago. So I apologize again if the lighting isn't terrific on this intro part of the video. But so hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be able to rule out a stress fracture or a fracture of any kind. But that still leaves me with the question of what do I do next either way. So if I have a stress fracture, that's going to be a whole nother course of action, and we'll work with that should that be the case. If it's not the case, I'm wondering what do I do next, because I still have the issue of having pain in my hip and a little bit of inner thigh pain and definitely some tendonitis that's flared up. So I'm hoping that they'll have some relief or ideas that are available that might not take quite so long to for it to happen. I'm all for physical therapy and correcting the issues that you have at the root cause, but in the meantime, because I have the goals in mind, I'm wondering if there might be some other alternatives anyway to help me jumpstart the healing process. So I guess that's what I'm really hoping to hear today, should the results of the MRI come out positive, which I hope that they do. But if they don't, I'm also kind of mentally preparing for that as well, because if it comes back that I'm not able to be on the start line like I want to be, then I want to be prepared for that news. So definitely been rattling around in my brain the last couple of days. So okay, so I have to get out on the road because, like I said, I got the very first appointment this morning that I could, which I think is the first one for the day, and it's a bit of a drive for me to get into East Lansing to my sports medicine clinic, and we're gonna find out together what's on the disc and where we go from here. So all right, guys, let's go check it out. Let's go find out. Oh goodness, Bella woke me up too this morning, and because of all this going on, rattling around in my brain, I was not able to get back to sleep. So unfortunately, just like the other day, I've been up, well today I've been up since about 4 a.m. Which gave me a little bit of time to do some yoga this morning before I left, just my mobility stuff, which is important. So I've been continuing to do that, and that definitely helps. It definitely helps. So, all right, let's get on the road. I've got less than 15 minutes to get to my appointment, and I'm just stopped dead in traffic. Man, I hope they get this thing moving, or I will be late. Oh, so I'm not quite there yet, but I am really, really crunched for time. If I get the worst case news, and I do have a stress fracture, and I'm not able to run the marathon this year, I do have until October 4th to defer or to cancel my registration and get an automatic bid into next year's marathon. So I've got that kind of sticking in my back pocket. Hopefully it doesn't come down to that, but if it does, at least I know that, I can still get into next year's. Unfortunately, I don't get any of my registration fees back, but at this point, that's really kind of the least of my concerns. Oh, hopefully I'll get to my appointment on time. This is killing me. Oh boy, I got like 2 minutes to get in there. Oh, nuts. All right, let's go find out what's on that disc. Oh my gosh. You guys, I can't say enough how much I appreciate all of your support through this. It really means a lot to me. Here we are back again. Looks like we got some models sitting up here of joints. Boy, I tell you what, I made it by the skin of my teeth. My appointment was at 8:15. I walked through the door at 8:15. Good news, good news. Oh, such a relief. So no stress fracture, and I was cleared to run. He said that, you know, the issue is I got some bursitis that's in my hip. You know, it's not one that they can go in and really do much about other than to do some physical therapy. But, you know, we talked about the marathon coming up, and he said, I'm not going to do any more damage to it. So, you know, a little bit of physical therapy is probably the best route to go, which I can start even after the marathon or even after Chicago. They did give me some exercises to do to help relieve it at this point, but I could not be happier with that news. Oh, what a relief. What a relief. All right, so I am gonna get on home. I'm pretty excited to tell Cam and share the news with her that we're on for Chicago. We're gonna be on the start line. All right. Hey, you guys, thanks for making it to the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for you, very much so. As always, run tall, run strong, be kind to one another. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.